So, you remember that fantasy outfit I made? Yes, this one. Well, I made it again, except with less of a hobbit dancing through the Shire feel, and more of like a warrior princess feel. I feel so dumb saying that. Whatever, just ignore that. I went with more of a blue color scheme, but I love gray so much, so it was used again. This was the original sketch I had. I really hope you don't like this, because I edited this a lot, and the outfit did not turn out looking like this. Anyway, here we are, making another fantasy dress. If you're ready, come along with me. Let's do this. So I started out this project by searching high and low, literally, in my garage to find the fabric. Now, I have a lot of fabric in my garage. If you do too, I recommend starting from the bottom bins and going up. That way, if the fabric you need is on the bottom, you minimize your chances of falling to your death from the ladder. I want to also personally apologize for the outfit I'm currently wearing, the weird sweatpants with boots. It gives a strange medieval feel. But, you know, it was what I thought apparently that it was fine that day. So I searched a bit through here, the, in-house storage of fabrics, but I didn't end up choosing any. I was talking too slow, so I just skipped through this. But otherwise, all my fabrics are picked out except for the gray, and I'm going to show the next clip, I promise, is going to be me getting the fabric. I will buy it. Okay, you've probably noticed that this is not a clip of me buying the fabric. That didn't end up happening at this point. As you can see from this, I clearly didn't look at a reference, because this gives more of a cape feel with the shorter in front. I don't know why I didn't bother looking at a reference, because this is not what it looked like, but apparently I didn't. I fixed this later, though, so it does look more like the reference. Okay, so, you know how I'm, a teen, and you know how, teens don't have any money? So, I don't want to buy fabric from Joann, because that stuff is freaking expensive. Sorry for the blurry footage. So, we're going to this fabric sale that a bunch of old ladies host, where the fabric is literally $1 a yard. So, I'm hoping I can find some gray stretchy fabric there, because I'm not inspired to do projects until I have, all the materials, which sounds weird, but it's just, the way I am with projects. So, we're hoping I can find some gray stretchy fabric, along with, a million other things. Also, if you've been wondering what this is a thing that we use so Dad can know when to pull in. It's really fun to do karate kicks too, but now that there are 2 cars, I'm not going to kick the car. Okay, I found this gray fabric. I'm kind of liking it a lot. It's not stretchy, but I'm still happy with it. I also have a lot of other fabrics for later outfits. Those are going to be fun. So yeah, I got home from that, organized my fabrics, and after a couple forevers of procrastination, I started work on the shorts. And now, if you're wondering why I procrastinated so much making these shorts, it's because I've actually attempted to make shorts before. They were for this, Christmas project collection I did at one point. And when I tell you that I look like a lost boy from Neverland, I am not exaggerating. This is what I looked like. And I didn't, stop here and be like, okay, we're never going to show this footage. No. I actually, organized outfits and made it an actual Lost Boy cosplay. But yeah, moving back to the actual project, this is what the pants look like. This is a rough. I'm not actually ever gonna make pants with this atrocious fabric. It's so bad. But yeah, they were okay. I need to learn how to make actual pants because I haven't done that yet. But this draft worked okay, so I just grabbed the actual fabric and traced it out. Now, if you're making shorts, don't do what I'm doing. It's not how you're supposed to make them. You need more bulk in the back of the shorts if you want them to actually fit snugly, which mine sort of did, but not really. So, as you can see in this, the sewing machine decided to break, and I couldn't use it, so I just went to pin all the cutting and pinning stuff that didn't require a sewing machine. This was working on the skirt. It had some weird white stains, but they never ended up showing, so it doesn't matter that much. Just hemming here. I don't know how I'm supposed to describe this. I'm sewing, guys. I'm doing sewing stuff. And then for the halter, it's literally just 2 lines. It's a square, then you add a triangle on top of it, and a little neckband. That's what it is. I added a type of darts too because it can flare out a bit at the top, but that's all it is if you want to make it. The skirt is just a pleated rectangle if you want to make that. And don't make the shorts. Don't do it. I pray thee. Do not do what I did. It was bad. So yeah, right here I'm rethreading, I think, and working on the skirt. I did a lot of hemming. I don't like hemming. It's so boring. Nothing
Sorry, I could rant about hemming for a while. Ooh, what now? This is a nice shot. So as I said, it's literally just a pleated skirt. So I just pleated it to fit inside of the waistband that I had cut out that fit my waist pretty snugly. And then I moved back over to the sewing machine to sew it on. Well, sorry, not sew it on, sew the pleats in place. I recommend sewing the pleats in place with no waistband, then moving on to sewing that pre-pleated thing into that. And I like did some cutting and things like that. And I I think I should have thought a bit more about this because you can't have the small amount of fabric I had and expect it to be long. You can't. Okay, so as you saw, I pleated, I pinned, and guess what? It looks pretty bad. It looks really bad. Like, it looks like it was meant to have a lot of volume, but that just never happened. And because of that, like, I sort of hate it. So I don't think I'm going to use this skirt design. Okay, so as you saw in the last clip, that's unacceptable. I can't wear that. It's so bad. So what if the skirt was short? Because I feel like when it's long, it just loses something. But like, I kind of like it. I think I'm gonna do it. I thought correctly. So I laid out my skirt and chopped it. Then I chopped it again. Then I chopped it again. I don't know why it took so long for me to get the right length, but it did. Then I hemmed. We're gonna try and not roast hemming anymore, but let's just say that I do not enjoy it. Oh, my posture is really great in that shot. Sometimes when I'm looking back at my sewing videos, I look like an ogre. Oh, if you're wondering why there's a camera in my sweater, it's because I'm filming shorts. I never do shorts, so I wanna make some. And then I sewed on some little clasps. I used the same ones I used for the collar of my cape in the last fantasy outfit for the skirt of this one. And if you've been missing our cute little transparent sweater, here it is. If you want to make that, it is literally just a heart. You make a really cute heart out of fabric, and then you cut it in half. You chop the heart, and then if you like lay it out correctly, then boom, you have your little cute jacket thing. This is making like the neck collar thing for the halter top. And as you see, I leave the iron in place several times because otherwise it doesn't actually stay. Then I sewed that on, and then I moved on to adding some grommets to the neck thing. What I'm doing here is I'm organizing a whole bag of little random things I got at the fabric sale, and then I added some grommets to that, and then what am I doing? Oh, I sewed on the cute little transparent sweater. And if you're wondering, I didn't actually end up hemming the edges of this one. I burned them just like I did with the cocktail dress. Okay, the moment I looked in the mirror, it became brutally apparent that the shorts are not going to work for a short skirt. Emma walked in, one of my little siblings. She opens the door, she just goes, and she closes it again and walks back in. And then Emma was like, oh wait, June, you should just do a short skirt under it. And then I tried, one sec, let me get this all draped on. Then I was like, oh, that's a good idea, and I pulled the fabric out. And like, with a long gray skirt underneath, like, it makes the outfit. Of course, I'll have it in the back. That would look really dumb otherwise. But like, this looks so good. So I thought I was done. I thought wrong then. So yeah, I moved on to making the skirt. I didn't show the part where I pleated, but I did pleat. And right here, I am sewing in those pleats. This is pretty much the same as the last one, just a bit longer. And what am I doing? Why do I use so much off frame, guys? Why do I do this? But yeah, I added a little waistband, and then I pinned that in place, and then I sewed that. And at this time, our outfit was looking a little something like this, and I was like, yes, I love this. And then I actually had to hem, because guys, hemming has to happen even if you don't want it. It does have to happen, except for when you burn things, like I've done in multiple videos, in which case it doesn't. And then I sewed those hems in place. I love how I'm just describing to you the most mundane things. Oh, and I decided to add slits, because every outfit is funner with slits. Well, not every outfit, but a lot of outfits are funner with slits. This was pretty late Saturday night, and I wanted to get it done, so I sewed those in place the same day. And the sewing machine was again being a bit grouchy, but it ended up working out. I sewed those little hemmed slits in place, and then I added a button hole I'm not even sitting on a chair, guys. I was squatting in that. Then I sewed on a little button, and with that, we're done.
The outfit is actually done. I'm so glad. It took forever, and a lot of changes were made to the original sketch. If you didn't notice, sorry I didn't make exactly what I was intending to, but yeah. Now I need to do hair and makeup. I've never put on makeup for modeling at the end of the video, but you know, I'm trying it this time.
I started out with hair, and for hair I did a high ponytail on the back, and then I braided the two sides. And oh, the girl in the yellow sweater is a dear friend of mine. She was really nice. And then we played around with it for a while. Eventually I sort of figured it out with like a crisscross braid shape. And after that I moved on to makeup. I don't know how to do makeup. I don't do it on a regular basis. The only makeup I really have ever done is for Shakespeare plays or plays when it's stage makeup. So this ended up, it was a lot of makeup. But I think it turned out great, and here's how it looked.
Well, we finally made it to the end. This outfit was a bit of a journey. We had a lot of transfers from our original idea, but I really like how it turned out. Thank you so much for watching. Just thanks. Please comment, like, subscribe, all the things. I have a lot more content coming, and I'm really, really excited for it. Please comment specifically if you have any ideas for things you want me to make, because I am sometimes out of ideas completely for what I want to make next. So yeah, leave a comment. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.